Man, this horchata is freaking fueling me through these trying times right now. Anyways, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Harvestella. I think I popped a save at the end of the last episode, but gonna do it again anyways because I keep forgetting. Last episode, we found out a lot of things. First and foremost, love interest in Spring area may be an egg, because he's got like a coarse outer body, but he is wearing thigh highs, which may make them a she, and that's okay. We also found out person from the Summer area, or Summer Seas Light, is a total douchey, creepy, gross playboy, but he's not allowed to be a total creepy, douchey, gross playboy. After all, that would be a bit too much. So he's got to backtrack every time he's gross, creepy, and douchey to be very demure and very modest. Lastly, the priests or whatever were still in town, even though we were told multiple times they're not in town. They left. They're gone. They're not here anymore. But apparently they were still here. And the ones that were here need to remind us, hey, don't forget, the Winter Seas Light is at the priest's place. You can't forget that. You're not allowed to forget that. That's where the Winter Seas Light is. Don't forget that. We know we've told you that 5+ times, so you best not forget it. So we forgot about that shortly after because it's completely irrelevant. This episode, we're probably going to be like, I don't know, talking to kids or whatever. It's like a better use of our time. Honestly, it does. Gotcha. You'll never win at catch. The Cornello? Oh no, it's stupid made up fantasy character thing. Also, I know these kids are basically playing like high fantasy version of children's games, but from what I know about this high fantasy setting, the games they're playing are pretty effing racist. Like Princess and the Omen, when Omen are literally an intelligent race you can communicate with, but also kind of relating them to dragons and villains, is effing racist. Catch the Cornello or whatever, Cornelo? When Cornelo are apparently a sentient race that can run their own shops, makes them seem lesser than like a slave race. So yeah, all these games they're playing seem very racist. Like, not for nothing, it's just effed up. Aw, you always catch up to me so fast. I want to play hide and seek next. There's no way you can beat me at that. Okay, cool, just a regular version of hide and seek. Not hide and seek out the lesserborns or something like that. Heh, bring it on. God, I hate these kids. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have to get home. Oh, come on. But we've only played one game. I know, I'm sorry. I'll see you both tomorrow. I don't really care. Why did the mayor want me to deal with this? This is just kids doing kid stuff. Shh. What's with her lately? It's not even dark out yet. Didn't you guys get grounded? Like, maybe she's getting punished. I don't know. I wanted to play hide and seek. Why don't you guys play catch? Why don't you... Oh, wait. You're poor and you can't afford balls. Oh. Sucks to suck. Oh, Ein. Hey, you two. Having fun or... Oh, did Malika head home already? Yeah. Malika head home already? I think I should probably be doing that too. Bye. She did this yesterday too, and the day before that. Come to think of it, Malika's been like this for a few days now, huh? Yeah, that's what the other child just said, that she's done that for a few days. Not even dinner time yet, neither. What's up with that? Maybe she has chores, or does she have an early curfew? Like, maybe she has chores. Like, none of your business. Shut up. Nah, I don't think Malika's the type to help out with chores. Are you guys friends or do you all just hate each other? She loves playing games too much. Are you guys friends? I think Ein's onto something though. There must be a reason. She said she had to go do other stuff. It's kind of like given that there's a reason. How come characters can only read subtext when I say subtext? Gosh, dang it, man. Hey, Van. You think that maybe Malika's just super mad at us? She wouldn't be around you guys if she was. What's gotten into you? Why would she? You know, I think you might be right. You guys are kind of scumbags. But, I mean, so is she, so I guess it kind of worked out fine. See? I thought so too. Would she play with you if she's upset, or what are you gonna do about it? I mean, I could incite these little buggers. I mean, the answer was, would she play with you if she's upset, but... Well, let's incite them, screw them. I hate these kids. What are you gonna do about it? No idea! Yeah, I'm not surprised. I like how we have a cut, like a close-up of these flowers. Be very cinematic. Meanwhile, the flowers on the right aren't fully loaded in, and they're clipping into the wall next to where they're set up. They took the time to change the camera angle to be cinematic. It did not see whether or not that was a good camera angle. Every single cutscene. Every single cutscene has stuff you can just pick apart. There's not a single good cutscene in this game. Astounding. Yeah, me neither. But we've got to do something. The music cut out. We gotta do something. This whole situation's seriously cutting into our playtime. You know? Our whole reason for being programmed and living. Do you really think she'll stop being mad at us if we do something now? I don't know. Oh. Music shift. Now we got the super playful, let's get things done. Quit being such a weenie. We've got to be willing to put in the work and find out. This calls for Operation Super Sorry. Can I go now? Like, can I just leave? Don't you think that's a bit extreme or super sorry? Yeah. If you guys got stuff you like pissed her off about, just apologize. Stop being losers. The super stands for super difficult. No, it doesn't. It stands for super weenie, because you're a super weenie. And now you're in on it too, Ein. That's why I didn't want to talk to these kids. That's right. You know the code name. Welcome to the Shared Destiny Corps. Shared Destiny, does that mean I could toss you all off a cliff and finally toss myself off a cliff and be done with this game? Okay, time to strategize. So, what do you guys think we should do? Oh, why not just apologize? Usually a good start. Are you nuts? My dad apologizes to my mom all the time, but it never works. Marriage bad. Oh yes, marriage very bad. Domestic abuse at home. Parents hate each other. Husband, wife, no compatible. God, I fucking hate writing like this. Oh, so you think saying sorry will magically make everything better? And then she gets even more mad. Dude. Would you just be better off in the orphanage over in the town over? I think you might just be better off in the town over. Christ. That sounds like something Malika would say. Why is everyone in this town just a D-bag? There's not a single good person in this entire town. Not a single person in this town is nice. Like, how? How is that a thing? How have you all not killed each other at this rate? Why don't we try giving her something nice instead? Sure, alright. Let's give her a gift. Why ask my opinion when you're just gonna steamroll to that option? You know, other games that have the stupid, like, kids trying to reconcile stuff usually, like, let you try various things until you come across the actual solution, and it feels a bit more natural. I feel like this kind of subquest or whatever exists in Rune Factory games, and it's handled a lot more naturally. Just every character in this game feels wrong and mean, and I hate them. I don't even think we're very far into this game. We probably have like over 50 plus hours left. Especially when I stop during the cutscenes to just pick apart what's wrong with it. I just remembered, Van. Let's try looking for something at the place we found the other day. You guys were digging around places you shouldn't be again? Seriously, what the heck? No wonder. She's probably grounded. Why do you guys care? Cause issues so much. Why? Good idea. Fine, we're heading just outside of town to the Nordstep. And we ain't coming back until we found something Malika will like. See you there. Cool, cool. I'm gonna go quest Malika's secret. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go. Oh, okay. Well, I thought there were two buildings over here because of that one little camera angle. No, it's actually just a tree trunk right there. But the camera angle for that cutscene still made these flowers seem way too close to it and like they were clipping into it even though they're so far away. How'd they do that? How did they F up the camera angle so much that it looked like this flower was clipping into this tree trunk? Oy vey. Oh, it's the mayor, Mr. Well, screw you too. Mr. Way too busy to deal with children. Just like everyone else in town. There are 3 kids in this town. And like 50 adults. Not a single adult is ever taking care of these kids. The only interactions I've seen those kids have with adults was legit just, I want to say, Cress admonishing them. We've never got an answer as to why she ran up to our freaking house that day. She ran up completely worried and it was like, oh, kids, what are you doing here? And then she punished them and then just left. Seriously, what, what are we supposed to glean from that? Why is this game just like this? Why did they think this was okay? Gosh. Oh well. Let's try to get I don't know, a few more fish or something like that. Make a bit more money. Be kind of productive. Maybe someday I'll own like chickens and I don't know what the equivalent to cows are in universe. And I can just make money passively per day. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Not having to worry about all the stupid ways of making money because farming is only about making money in this game. Yeah. That'd be real nice. Anyways, guys, I think I'm all stupid tangented out. Is that even a word? Either way, I think we're going to cut to tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. After a good bit of fishing. Popping it all into the shipping container. And then tomorrow, I don't know, we'll be productive. Do stuff. Maybe save kids from dying horribly to monsters because they want to go to horribly monster infested areas because they're stupid. God, they're so stupid. I really can't believe they went with the writing of apologizing doesn't work. It's so dumb. It's not even explaining why the heck she might be pissed at them. Like, if this freaking quest doesn't end with communication is important, I think the devs in the writing team legit need to stop writing. Because outright we have an instance of like, hey, we should be teaching kids morals. And this is a subquest about teaching kids morals. And if it doesn't end with communication is important, when we have all this build up into that being it, it's just a horribly written quest. It really is. Oy vey. Oy vey. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Be back in a hop and a skip.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so flour is worth a metric crap ton more than wheat. That's good to know. See here. Been pretty decently on money. Yeah, it's kind of worth actually making flour, that's for sure. Apparently I can turn cool berries into some sort of veggie juice or something. Maybe it's berry juice. We'll see what comes out. Maybe turning the berries into actual juice is worth it as opposed to carops. We'll see how it plays out. Gosh. I still can't believe frickin' Cress's brother legit frickin' doesn't consider her a doctor. 110% does not consider her a doctor. See here, move. Got berry juice. What is berry juice? Different from veggie juice. Not as good, but really not horrible. We'll see how much that sells for. The berries we tossed in there.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Yeah. Is that literally all the help she gives? Just saying, like, you can harvest crops. Yeah, I know I can harvest crops. I'm aware. Okay, got a lot of cucumbers or whatever. Let's be honest. Is the high fantasy name for the vegetables even important? Is it? I don't think it really is. It's set dressing, it's flavor, but this game already leaves a bad taste in your mouth from game mechanics to writing wise. I don't think they need to bother with set dressing and flavor. They really don't. Not going to change this game for the better. If anything, it just kind of makes it worse. Just call them cucumbers, call them carrots, call them onions. It's not adding anything to the game. I think the Final Fantasy team, actually just not even the Final Fantasy team, I know I'm harping on the fact like, hey, so this was obviously done by the Final Fantasy side of Square Enix or whatever. It's more so like just the entirety of just 1x3. Okay. I hate her voice clip, actually. Her voice effing sucks. I really do. Anyways, just the writing team for Square Enix really needs to learn that if it's not integral to the plot, it usually doesn't need to be there. They need to learn to cut things out that just are irrelevant. And they just seem to not comprehend that aspect. Like, so many aspects of this game are just irrelevant. There's no reason for them to exist. 110%, zero reason. Let's see here. I know I still got, yeah. Yeah. Pop that down. Get these other things going. Bit by bit. Probably have to eat something to get more stamina back, but what else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's an aspect of writing you learn really, really quick when writing yourself, is that you can't just overly flood the readers and the people who are partaking in your writing with just useless information. It has to be relevant in some way, shape, or form. And the fact this stuff's called uni onions is irrelevant. They're just onions. It's just irrelevant. There's no reason for me to care about these being called uni onions. It doesn't add to the allure and the mystique of, oh, this is a high fantasy world. Everything's so different. No, it doesn't do that. It adds 0 to everything. Let's just eat one of these because yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm amazed. I'm just constantly amazed. I don't need to water this one, do I? I don't think I do. I will anyways. At the level of incompetence for a major studio's writing team. And I shouldn't be amazed. I shouldn't. This level of incompetence is seen throughout, like, every piece of media in every country. A majority of media is not written competently. It's written in a manner that's enjoyable for a large audience. It's fine, actually. I understand it. I wouldn't consider a majority of movies written competently. The ones that are written competently are usually just considered Oscar bait. It doesn't make them lesser, and it doesn't make the ones that are written incompetently lesser, but it does lead to moments where it's like, why does this need to be a scene? Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it? To extrapolate on this, because I actually just have the perfect means of extrapolating on it. Let's get a hammer down and actually just, I don't know, get that good, and with the other maker I got down. Flour mill. Yeah. I don't think it cares which way it's freaking sitting. So it only takes one, correct? No, I think it takes 3. Yeah, I think it took 3. Oh, how much does that... Is it actually worth it then? Or is it actually worth less? Hold up. If it takes 3... We need to see how that actually plays out. Oy vey. Oy effing vey. Anyways, like, my fiance's been... Yeah, let's just start rotating, I guess. Watching Let's Plays / long plays of a game that just re-released. It had a remaster. And the remaster, as she's watching it, has been kind of showcased to actually just be a director's cut in the worst way possible. So what a director's cut usually is the director cutting out scenes and moments from a piece of media that take away from the overall storyline and vision of the media. Basically just stuff that's irrelevant to what the plot's trying to progress. Wow. This is some meadow. Arya, I didn't invite you out. It's my first time seeing a view like this. Do you guys find it weird that the doctor was saying how she's so weak and a slight breeze could knock her over, but she can fight against monsters now? You guys find that weird? Like, it's kind of either A, the doctor was lying, or B, she just suddenly miraculously is super healthy now. You guys find that weird? Anyways, it's my first time seeing a view like this. Good for you. You can see a lot of this kind of stuff in Xenoblade Chronicles. A better game. You don't have meadows in your time? Your first time? I'm not going to feed into her delusions of frickin' time travel. I'm not. Yeah, We've pretty much lost all scenery like this in my time. Cool. Still, there's a good number of monsters prowling around here. We need to get past this meadow if we're to reach Nemea, and it isn't going to be easy. We're going to want to take a break as we go so we don't wear ourselves out, but... Girl, will you just shut up? Oh, look, Ein! That place would be perfect for taking a break. I don't see any monsters around it at all. Yeah, those are save points. You can use a tent or a cottage near them. Usually in other games by the same studio, it would have a visual and an audio cue when you're close enough to use a tent or a cottage. But in this game, it doesn't have that. The sooner we spot areas like that, the better. Let's keep an eye out for them going forward. Yeah. You ready to take a break, or aren't you tired? You ready to take a break already? I think we should. We don't know what's waiting for us up ahead. Let's take the opportunity to rest while we have it. Girl, we just got here. And you're like, we need to take a break. I'm cold, my legs hurt. If you were up for the frickin' hike, why the heck are you joining me for the hike? You were complaining like this when you were at the other dungeon. Oh my god, we are legit taking a break. Oh my god. We should be able to enjoy a relatively relaxed meal too. You can't do much on an empty stomach, right? Let's see what kind of meal we can make. Just want to make a meal out here? To make like mud pies or something? Go ahead and make a mud pie. Go ahead. Do it. Break time. You can take a break where you see a Modus Monolite. Choose a meal to enjoy with your party members. It's a good chance to learn their favorite meal and see another side of them. I don't want to see that. The meals you eat during break time have more heightened effects than usual. I don't care. You can take a break once a day, only at the Modus Monolite within dungeons. Okay. I'm not against this tutorial. I think this should be further along. Also, I want to point out the fact, like, the tutorial screen caps are showcasing the Njord steps specifically. And I know we can head to the south instead. So I bet you anything, if we headed to the south to hit, like, I think it's the Winter Seas Light, and if it's not blocked off, because we're told we can go there. We've been mentioned multiple times we can go there. We probably shouldn't, but we can go there. We would not have gotten this cutscene, and we would have not unlocked this feature if we didn't come here. So A, that's stupid. B, this tutorial and cutscene happening as soon as we enter this dungeon, as opposed to like the next time we see a Modus Monolite, is effing dumb. She just immediately wanted to take a break. And it's not the fact that she's actually hurt or out of breath or anything. It's just to progress the tutorial. It makes zero sense. People don't act like this. This is horrible writing. Okay, I think we've rested long enough. Are you ready to keep going? Yeah, I've been ready for a while. That's why I came here. By the way, we're not going through here. We're going to find a bunch of kids who ran in here and hopefully probably died overnight. Is that a new monster type? Why is there just a new monster type here? Like, seriously, why actually? Why did the monsters level up here? Give me a valid reason. 100%. We had to go here specifically in the early portion of the game to get hard stone. We were told to come here. Yet, all the monsters at that time were weaker. And now that we come back, it's like, oh yeah, freaking all these monsters are tough. We weren't even able to come back here for a hot second because of freaking nonsense. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Freaking nonsense related to plot nonsense. We got locked out of being here for a bit. No real reason given. We were just like, we shouldn't go here yet. So why even have this place unlocked until this point in the game, basically? That's what I'm saying. I think I even said that earlier. It's just so stupid. It's so dumb. Okay, kids. Hi, and you came. Alright, commencing Operation Super Sorry. How are you guys not dead? You're out here all night. Hoping kids would have been killed off. Such an effed up thing to say, but I really don't want to have to deal with them in future subquests. They are so annoying. Wait a sec, Van. We haven't even decided what the present's going to be yet. Whatever. Tree nuts is all I can think of considering where you're at. Good point. Dad says girls like pretty stuff, so maybe she'll like something pretty too. Pretty stuff. Oh, we can look for a pretty stone or something near the rocks. Why couldn't you do this in town? Why couldn't you pick flowers in town? Why couldn't you talk to the lady with the flower shop to maybe give you a few flowers to hand out to Malika, which she would find hilarious and adorable and hand them off, as long as you paid her in like a leaf or something? Because kids are being kids. Oh my effing god. So dumb. This is so dumb. Also, I love the fact they were gone all night. None of the people in town actually care. And I understand that from a game mechanic setup. It's just this stupid. I hate these dudes. I hate them so much. Nice. Okay. That's the gift decided. All that's left is to find one. Fine. Do you have the right tools for the job? What? Tools? What? You said you're gonna find a rock. Go find a rock. Go look for them. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Of course I do. I have a multi-tool that just appears and disappears. Alright, nice work, recruit. Okay, roll out. Roll out? What does that even mean in this setting? Yeah, quite literally, you're just looking around the dirt. What tools did you need? Christ. You don't get to use my knee pads. My knee pads are for someone else that is not in this game. Hey Van, did you find anything yet? And they sure as heck ain't for kids. Nothing. I can't find a single one. Maybe because you're looking around a bush. Look where the rocks are, you idiot. How about you, Ein? Yep, I found a rock. There's something on the floor here. This isn't the floor, this is the dirt. But yeah, I'm gonna say that because I refuse to call them captain. Was that for real? Whoa, you did it. Nicely done, Ein. You deserve a reward for your service. Is the reward peace and quiet? Or are you guys gonna like talk my ear off to the point where I close my eyes and unlock another one of my chakras? It's so pretty. There's no way Malika can stay mad at us if we give her this. Then we can go back to playing just like we used to. Sure. We should give this to her right away. You're right. Let's head back to Leith and meet up again in front of the inn. Why did you guys have to come here for that? Why did this cutscene have to happen here? Like, legit, why did we have to have the cutscene here? What about anything in that cutscene had to take place in the New York? Yep. I seriously don't understand. Why did they have to come here? I got sidetracked because kids are stupid. Basically, my fiance's watching long plays of this game that got a remaster. And it's like the director's cut of the game in all the wrong ways because, like I said, director's cuts are usually done in order to keep the storyline coherent and not just overly drag things out. The issue being is, since it's the director's cut, there's a metric crap ton of just cutscenes and stuff that are completely irrelevant and they just last way too long. And like I want to say it seemed like it was padding out the let's just grab the kitchen counter, I guess. Sure.
Come again.
It seemed like it was padding out the runtime of the game by an entire like 1/3. And it's just absurd of all these extra cutscenes or extended cutscenes that did nothing. They did absolutely nothing for the plot. They did absolutely nothing for anything happening in the game. And it's just accepted because people liked the game beforehand, and it's not like people are just controller. What? It's not even the controller messing up, is it? No, I'm just hitting down, and it's weirdly going up. Weird. Yeah, going all the way to the top is like hitting left on the controller, but hitting. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Half the time when I enter the shop, it does that, and I don't know why. I really don't. What's more, that was just me hitting down. You've seen me navigate menus before this in this game. You've seen me move around. My controller's not messing up. There's something weird about just the shop menu. Whatever. I think we do just need, in general, more seeds. We can do wheat throughout the year. Do that throughout the year. Spring and fall should probably do uni onions. Probably carrots. Just in general. Stupidly expensive for what it is. Yeah, whatever. But it's astounding that people are okay with that kind of thing because now they get more of the story when the extended bits of the story are just unintelligible garbage, basically. They're worthless. And I'm tired of people just accepting bad writing when it takes away from things. I'm tired of just the bar for bad writing constantly being lowered when these companies should be putting out something that should be considered coherent. This AAA studio should have decent writing and world building, and calling carrots carrots is not how you get decent world building in a game like this. Especially when every single character is written the way it is. The entire plot line is written like this. Anyways, guys, it's been an episode. I'll talk to y'all later in another episode of Harvestella, where I'll probably find something else to nitpick and get upset about. We'll see how it goes. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.